I'm Gail Marie from Spiritual Soulmate, and I help people find their one true love. So these little increments are the small changes, the small mindset changes, the shifts that you go through that make a really big difference. It's like having a tiny grain of sand in a pearl shell. Under the right environment, it agitates and becomes a pearl, and it's worth so much more. And these little shifts are what happens to you. They start off as a tiny grain of sand, and they shift in the right environment, and they gather momentum, and they become thought forms, and they grow. And these changes then take you closer and closer to where you want to be. You don't have to do all of that. That's just what goes on in a universal sense. All you have to understand is that this is where I am, this is where I'd like to be. I'm moving in this direction, and those little shifts occur. And that's why we have things like a 7-day self-care challenges, because we know that you can get stuck where you are. You can get used to thinking the same things over again, having the same relationships, or giving up on relationships altogether because you've had the same relationships so many times. We understand that. But we can see a bigger picture because we're not standing in your shoes. And as so often happens, when somebody outside of you is looking in at your circumstances, they get a much broader perspective and a bigger picture. So when you come together in a challenge or a group environment like this, you can then put those little changes together that you didn't even know existed before to help you get to where you want to go. Because you're going to find that love comes from within. And that's the first place you need to look for it, is within you. So join us for that, because at the end of the 7 days, you'll know exactly how to find your one true love, and you'll have a plan for self-care for your life. So therefore, you'll have put changes in place to shift your life in a direction that you love.